Hi everyone, welcome to our Canvas course. I am your professor Alexa Stanfield and I'm here to give you a quick overview of what the course layout looks like and just show you around a little bit. So some of this may not be exactly the same as your course and the due dates may be different, but overall you're going to have the same general layout and navigation to follow. So this is the landing page where you will come to when you click on our course from the dashboard. And you'll see that there's some quick links that I've included for you to get around just more quickly. If this is your first time taking an online course, I would recommend that you go to the course information and start at the very top with the Welcome Mount SAC students, start here to learn about Canvas. All of these introductory videos and pages are going to help you get your Canvas profile set up, adjust your settings and notifications so that if I make an announcement, you will get an email sent to your preferred account and you can be aware of any changes that have been made via the announcements. So really important to start here. There's also content that is specific to our course, like the CRR content review and reflection guidelines. Again, this is just going to give you an example and a little bit more information about what these assignments will look like, since you'll be doing those about every other week. You also can get more information about another project that we'll be doing, the current event presentation. And then you also have access to our free online textbook, OpenStax US History textbook. You can have it as a PDF. You can download it to your tablet, to your phone, to your computer, or you can access it directly through the website. I've actually found that it's easier to read and search and use on the website than it is for me to use it in Adobe or as a PDF. But it's totally up to you. You can download it there, or you can also do a Google search of OpenStax US History Textbook and it comes up really easily. I'll go back to the home page. There it is. It took a little while to load. Bear with me here. Okay, back at our home page, again, you can go to the module links. You can access resources. These are also going to be accessible on your navigation screen here. Announcements. There are no announcements right now, but check back soon. There will be. The syllabus. You might want to watch this video again once you've gone over the syllabus. I tried to make it as thorough as possible, but some things may be more clear once you've read the syllabus. You also have the course summary, all the assignments, quizzes, discussions, exams that are going to be coming up listed here below, also in the calendar. The discussion board, there's two things I want to show you here. First being the general discussion questions. If you have a question about an assignment or a due date or where something is located, you could go ahead and ask your question here, and you can get a reply from either another student or myself. So that's a really helpful guide to just asking more general content questions. If you have personal questions about your grade, I would recommend emailing me. You also see your first discussion board, introductory, into discussions. This is where you're going to reply with your post. You can, type in your text. You can add an image. You would upload a file from your computer, and you can include a picture of yourself just to make it more personalized. It's nice to know and sort of have an idea of who's in our class. You'll also be able to check on the rubrics for all the assignments by going to the 3 dots at the top in the right-hand corner and clicking on the rubric. And you'll see exactly how they will be graded. And if you ever don't get the full credit, you can go back into the rubric for that particular discussion or assignment, and I will, you'll have a better idea of how you can improve for next time. I usually don't check off the rubric if you get 100%. Right, back to the modules. Each module will be available the week it corresponds with. So for instance, week 1, we're only going to really have access to module 1. But each module is going to include an introduction. It will include the learning objectives and also include some specific questions that could be helpful for the quizzes and or exams. These are going to just really get you to hone in and focus on some of the more specific areas of each chapter that I want to focus on, and I might modify some of the readings, and that would be included in the learning objectives as well. And then following that is a to-do list, and it's just a really clear-cut, step-by-step, guide of what you need to get done in each module. So you can expect to see that through each, and you can either move through the modules by clicking on Next. You'll notice that each module includes a PowerPoint from OpenStax that correlates with the chapter, and it usually goes over some of the more important information as well. So use those if you think those would be helpful. Otherwise, the modules will also include videos and content links and the discussion, assignments, quizzes that you need to complete for that week. One more thing I opened up module 3 just to show us for the sake of this. I wanted to show you what the CRR would look like. You take your quizzes here, you would post, oh, we don't have anything yet. Never mind. I'll show you that another time. Okay, the last thing I want to show you is in the resources. This course uses Proctorio, which is a third-party proctoring software for exams. It's something Mount SAC uses campus-wide, and if it's the first time you are using Proctorio, I would recommend going to the resources, clicking on the link, and getting acquainted before the exam so that you know what you need. You're going to need to use Google Chrome. You're going to need to have a webcam, and you're going to need to have a computer in order to take the exams. So those are important things to know before you get started Proctorio exams. And last but not least, just some other resources, another link to the OpenStax textbook if you wanted to look at the website. This is where I kind of tend to do more of my work is via this link. An MLA citation method that you'll need to use for your assignments for the CRR assignments. Mount SAC's cheating and plagiarism policy to avoid unintentional plagiarism, and also to support a more equitable classroom. That's why we are using Proctorio. So those are just some extra resources there. And then finally, your grades. So this is where you can always check back and see what I've graded. I usually try to grade everything within a week after it's been turned in, and you can come here, you can play around with your scores, see what you would need to get in order to earn, the A or the B, whatever it was. You can kind of do that and it will just be a way for you to sort of play around and calculate your grade. All right, I think that's about it. Again, if you have any questions, you can post them to the general discussion board. I'll make sure that link works. And other than that, I hope you enjoy, learn a lot, and I'll see you soon.